Alrighty.
What angle does it say with the dip? Or yours might be the self-leveling one.
Yeah, I could have done
Yeah, you've got the self-level. You've got the scan. That one does it itself. That's why Shawnee answers on the others.
Ladies and gentlemen.
We'll do what we can do, right? Tons of hockey fans. I'm Steve Schneider coming to you on IOPS, Edison, and Sports, and Access Now TV. We'll be opening up with the Chapoy Station flag song. Us on Facebook land here tonight. And here come tonight's officials. Hey, how fast is this internet? Not very at all. No. Right now. Now you can. And we're going to be a quick mic check there. Yeah, you'll be okay. You're seeing there. It's just loud in here. We are going to do the best we can here tonight with what we've got. Linesmen are Braden Eisner and Tom Bresciani. Tonight's officials are Kenny Gannett, and I can't see our other referee yet, but here come your Round Lake Bears. This crowd is electric. Shoulder to shoulder. Not an empty seat in the house. This place sold out on Thursday. And even parking, when we came to set up, was completely... Oh, you couldn't find a place to park here if you came here yesterday and set up a camper. Luckily, I off-roaded my way to the back. So we're going to take a quick pause here for the Chapoy Nation flag song.
it died. Kick off game number 2. Tonze hockey fans, welcome back to Ochapowace Nation. I'm Steve Schneider on your mic here tonight for game number 2 of the Saskatchewan Senior Hockey Championships A Division between the Kenaston Blizzards in the white and the Round Lake Bears in the red. As we make up the ceremonial face-off as our Grand Assembly of Chiefs make their way to center ice. Jakubowski out for Kenaston, and Tyler Fiddler for the Round Lake Bears. Jakubowski and Fiddler got extra hands to shake this time. He's not busy like the Lumsden captain. Well, here we go, hockey fans. We are coming in tonight with Round Lake leading the series 1-0 in the best of 3. Round Lake won game 1 by a score of 8-4 in Kenaston. The Kenaston Blizzards are actually currently the Sask Valley Hockey League champions for the 2024-25 and have won the last 4 straight SVHL titles since 2021. Oh, it's electric here, folks. You can feel the energy in this crowd starting to gather. Always in Moose Jaw this morning at 7. And I saw Round Lake Bears jerseys, t-shirts, people at the gas stations coming from across the province to be here tonight. I would also like to extend a happy birthday to Barb Still. Here we go with 20 minutes to kick off here between the Round Lake Bears and the Kenaston Blizzards. Face-off won by the Bears. They're going to kick that back. And that'll go down into Blizzards territory. Down low, Bears on his backhand. Kenaston moving it out left-hand side. He'll beat Kirkbear. He's kind of tied up, but he's like, I don't have it in him. Trying to get it out. Stopped at the blue line. He's going to try and move it again up the sideboards. Cross ice to McKay. Beats him. Oh, it tries to go upstairs. And that'll make its way back out to center ice. 19-12 left here to go in the first period. Fighting for it along the hash boards. Gets it out, Fiddler to the point. Oh, and he bobbles it at the blue line. Puts it back in, fires it one touch from the corner. And that'll come back out for Bacala. Right-hand side now. Gets the blue line, backhand, gets it broken up. That'll come back out to the blue line. Right, left-hand side. Shoots and a save by Bacala. Tries to feed him. That's going to go through for icing. Tonight's game is sponsored by Mioashki Cannabis in Regina, 1101 Angus Street. The heart of Creeland, open 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. next to Creeland Mini Mart gas station on Piapot First Nation. Oh, good. And welcome back, fans. Back down low. Loose puck behind the net. He is tossed out like yesterday's trash. Dumped in. Goes into the corner. McKay will get there first. Round Lake coming out physical. Loose puck behind the net. Goes into the corner. Bears with it along the side. Gervais down to the point, through his legs. That'll come back out to center. Bacala plays the puck on the tape, steps in, fires, and he scores! Ryan Stanton! Number 14, Ryan Stanton, with an absolute snipe short side over the blocker, making it 1-0 here for the Round Lake Bears in game number 2. With 17:20 left here in the first period, the Round Lake Bears go up by a score of 1-0. Gervais with the face-off win. D-to-D. Stanton through center. That's going to be intercepted. They got the human siren here tonight. Out front, Blizzards with a chance. Oh, and he bobbles it. He's knocked down by Murray. That's going to come out of the zone now. Another good chance for the Bears. Missed pass. That'll be turned over to the Blizzards. Looking for it. Goes cross ice. Intercepted. And that'll come back out for the Bears. With it at the blue line. Fires top of the circles over the net. That comes back out to the hash bars. Over the blue line, drops it for Yellowhorn. Yellowhorn will rip that around to the right-hand side. Dumps it. Right in front, that'll come back out through center. Blizzards with the chance, fires and scores! Levi Cable evening it up 1-1 with 16:06 left here in the first. Kenaston collapsed back early. Now Levi Cable from Hudson Bay, Saskatchewan, coming from the EIHL Guildford Flames, where he played 79 games. And he's been with the Kenaston Blizzards since 2023. Up the sidewall. Dumps it into the corner. That is a bouncing puck. And that'll come back down behind the net. Blizzards riding some momentum after their first goal here, looking for a second. Cuts across, dodges the hit, but he'll turn it over. Oh, he punches him coming across. I think might have been like a trying to get out of the way kind of movement. At the red line, wires it, goes off a stick. and into the ground. 15-20 left here in the first. All tied up at one, folks.
All right, we're back in action here. A little technical difficulty, guys. Apologize for passing here live. We got here early, and it is what it is. It's valid.
Hey, that's why we come early, right, Nathan? Up through center, intercepted by the Bears. Dangles on his backhand, making his way in. Loose puck in front. Oh, that would have been a beautiful goal. Blizzards carrying it up the left-hand side. Gets it through traffic in front. Turned over. No, Blizzards are going to grab that. Back out to the blue line. Fires deflected. McCullough bouncing puck goes off to the sideboards and into the corner. Centers it out to the defenseman, and that'll makes its way out. The Bears will pick that out. Stays on side. Low shot. That's Zach Fisher. Dumps it down or into the center ice area. Blizzards gonna grab that. Backhands it off to the left-hand side. Fires low shot. Goes off the Zamboni door. And out to center ice. Gonna be picked up by Campbell. Dumped in. Peterson comes out to play it. Spins. Murray centering pass. Good chance in front and a save by Peterson. Another shot bouncing. That goes off into the corner. And that'll bounce down low. Into the corner. Comes up top of the circles. Moves through center. Intercepted. And he's going to turn that back around at the blue line. Keeps it in just by a tip of the stick there. Murray, who had the game winner in the last series against Lumsden. Oh, that's shaking the booth if you can hear that Let's Go Bears chant. We're going to bring down the house here tonight. 13-33 fires, and it hits a body in front. Knocked down, dumped in. They're going to go for a change. Peterson stops it behind the net. Up through center. Bears jump on that one. Off the wall. He's going to grab that. Yellowhorn gets it back over. Steps in. And the Blizzard's going to come the other way. Steps across the blue line. He's going to meet with some contact. Intercepted. Yellowhorn with it. Gets it over. Fires. Going top shelf. Goes over the net though. And it looks like that hit the netting, or it was a high stick actually.
Big shout out to the man here, Steve, here for coming to help us here do play-by-play. Willie's on another event right now. They're getting out there. Thank you for
Oh, thanks for having me out, Nathan. It's been a blast so far. 12:52 left here in the first. I think we got to fix the net here. Bresciani and Eisner have been here before. So hopefully they studied some net science before they came. So Bresciani going to drop the puck for McKay. He's going to get some encroachment on that one. Face-off won by the Bears. Comes back out to the point. Gets it to Yellowhorn. In front. Oh, and a good chance left wide open. Moves it out left-hand side. Dumps it into the corner. And he's going to scoop that up. Bears going to grab that turnover. McKay loses control. That's going to be dumped back in. McCullough behind the net. Stanton got one already through the glove. And that'll go off into the corner. Blizzards trying to get that out. Intercepted in the slot right in front. Another chance. Face-off won by Round Lake. Off the back wall, Peterson reads that well. Oh, that's a missed draw right there. So they'll both stay in on the draw. Face-off won by the Blizzard. He's going to move that back behind the net. Off the sidewall, he's met by some bodies coming across the other side. Now that'll come down for icing, and we'll have a face-off back in the Blizzard's territory.
Hey, Em, how do we sound?
Excellent, excellent. How do you sound there, Em? You got... Oh, I'm like a human mic stand right now. I think I counted 4 or 5 of them. We're good? Okay, cool. Right on. Off the sidewall, that'll come back out to center. Peterson plays it into the corner. Just about knocks her down. He's going to grab that. Into the slot. Blizzards, through the stick and into the corner. That'll come back out of the back wall. Bears pick up the turnover. Kicks it up. Kirk Bear knocked down in front. Chance for the Blizzards. Off a body. And he's knocked down. We got a delayed penalty coming against Kenaston. And he's got a breakaway. Oh, and a huge save by Peterson. Oh, he was Johnny on the spot on that one, especially with the delayed penalty coming in. That is a huge save by Peterson. So, Kenaston going to sit for 2 with 10:57 left here. And I'm assuming that was either a high sticking or a tripping. Oh, we got an extra guy. 2 guys going to the box now. So he must have got a misconduct or something on that one, I think. It depends what they gave him. If he got a 10-minute misconduct, only have the 1 guy in the box and be 5-on-4. But if they each got a penalty, then yes, it would be 5-on-3. So 5-on-4 by the looks of the sign language from Eisner. So yeah, the other one must be a misconduct. We'll wait to see what the PA has to say about that one, Nathan. What do you think?
All the guys were drawn late from the causeway, 5-4 in the zone. They're looking to capitalize on it.
Well, with 10:57 left here in the first, we're all tied up here at 1. Face-off won by the Bears. They'll bring that back out to the blue line, and they're going to slowly set that up. Keeper at the top. With it, backs over to the other side. Keeper to the top of the circles. Fakes, comes back, fires through traffic. Peterson gets a blocker on it, bouncing. Puck goes into the corner. And that'll be cleared out. Bears are going to regroup back behind their net. 10:20 left here in the period. 1:20 left in the power play. Weaves his way through. Loose puck picked up by the Blizzards. They're going to come back. Oh, it's not. Wow! Yellowhorn picked that out of the air. And that'll come back for McCullough. Keeper picks that up. Sorry, I'm just adjusting my human mic stand situation here. 9:49 left here in the first. 50 seconds to go. He drilled into the boards. Kenaston fires it out. McCullough, like having a third defenseman back there. Oh, and a big chance goes up. Oh! I think that stopped a couple hearts in this building. With it now. Bears bringing it around the net, reverses, it comes in, steps in front, wide open, and Peterson shuts the door. Out to the point. Back out, keeper with the one-timer. Back over, keeper again. Penalty expired, just about caught up to him there. Back behind the net. This is those crucial seconds after the period penalty expires when most of your goals are scored. And he's got a breakaway. Linesman says he touched it. And we got offside. Treaty 4. Treaty 4. So 8:33 left here in the first. 1-1 is the score. Blizzards back in their own end. Stretch pass out to center. And he's going to be picked up by the Bears. They're going to come back the other way. Gervais with the touch. Murray will put that off into the corner. And wraps that around. Low off the ref. He's still live. So Kenaston will carry that out. And offside, says linesman Eisner. Beautiful call, in my opinion, as an official. I'm not going to lie. We're that fly on the wall, right? 8:05 left here in the first. Face-off won by the Bears. They're going to come back out the other way. Bounces it into Blizzard's territory. Long pass. He's met with some body. Blue line, throws the brakes on, dumps it in. Yeah, that weird bounce off that Zamboni door right into the slot. Tries to find him down low again. Back up for Lashinsky. Comes across. And they're going to backhand that in. It was just about too many men for a second there. 7:25 left here in the first. Dumps it in. That's going to go off of number 70. Looks like Collins. Keeper to the right-hand side. Going to the net. McKay with it down low, out to the point. Bear with the shot off the back, and the rebound. Peterson jumps on that loose puck after making that save. Well, he's definitely been tested well early here so far and been coming up big for the Blizzards, keeping this a tie game. And in my opinion, that's the best way to have it. Is like with the last game when it was 8-4, it was kind of like a two back and forth. However, I'm a fan of those games that are just like really tight. You maybe go to overtime, sometimes a shootout. You never know, but we don't have shootouts here for provincials. Cuts across, Blizzards tiptoeing through there, and he's going to grab that, puts it back behind the net. Bouncing puck, kept in, knocked to the side by Bear. Yellowhorn, first one there. Right through center, Kirk Bear moves it out to the right-hand side to Yellowhorn. Gets the blue line. Campbell, cross, right in front. Yellowhorn just about finishes it. Off the side now, Blizzards coming up. Makes a move into the slot. Finds his man open. And it hits a body in front. Kirk Bear sacrificing his body for this right-hand side. 2-on-1. And the back checker wins. Coming off into the corner. Yellowhorn pins him against the boards, picks up the loose puck, comes out over to the side. Murray hits the guy laying on the ice, and they're going to come out right-hand side. Blizzards cross the red line, trying to make a move. He is stood up by Bear. Sorry, that's not Bear. That was Ellerby. Right through center. Knox comes off a skate, goes into the corner. Blizzard's gonna pick it up on. Ref. No, that didn't hit the ref. Those two collided. I thought the ref had a good hit there for a second, Nathan. Back wall. That's gonna come off to the top of the circles. McCullough kicks it into the corner. Off the high glass into it. Hits the ref again. Oh, Blizzards with a chance. Fantastic save by McCall, and even better on the rebound. Bodies hitting the floor. As they're going to battle along the boards. Bears going to pick it up, carry it out of the zone. We got a 3-on-2. Bouncing in front. Good chance. Peterson. He's going to grab onto that. The face-off won by the Blizzards. They're going to carry that out left-hand side up through center. Knocked away. Goes cross, intercepted. Kenaston. Bears pick up the loose puck. Murray leaves it back, tries to get it back, tries to tip it towards the net. He gets tangled up. 4:16 left here in the first. Murray with a chance. And that'll get picked up again. That'll be moved back off to the sidewall. With it now, another chance off a stick and out of play. Oh, easily, I would say close, getting close to that 2,200. We got, it's about 3-4 people. Oh, the gym, they got the live stream too as well. If you look to the back row, we're about 3 deep, 4 deep, as long everywhere you can see. I'm pretty sure some people are just listening to the guy in front of them cheering at this point. I like that. That's a deadly number. All I know is you're probably parked halfway miles away around just to get to this place tonight. I mean, if you want to get out of the parking lot afterwards, you're probably going to have to hike. It's 4 minutes to go here in the first. He goes cross ice with it. Kenaston with a chance. Oh, he fans on it. Bacala picks up the save, knocks the net off, and we're going to have a whistle. Stampede Wrestling. Actually, I have a fun fact for you on that one. They changed their name in 2019 from the Blizzard to the Blizzards. And actually, when they did that is when they went on their undefeated streak for like 3 years. So it's kind of like a turning point if you look on Elite Prospects. So there you go. So yeah, they made it grammatically correct with the change to the Blizzards with an S. It inspired some luck too as well. There you go. Look at the cheering. Let's go Bears. Face off won by the Bears. Looking cross. Stanton out to the point. Down low, off the back wall. He's knocked down into the slot. Loose puck. And the Bears will grab onto that and dumps it down into the corner. McKay there has it knocked off his stick. And the stick goes flying. Kenaston coming the other way. 2-on-1. Sauce pass, fires, and scores! An absolute rocket on the short side. Beats Bacala and makes it 2-1 with 3:15 left here in the first. Yeah, face-off won by the Blizzards. They're going to move that D to D. And he's going to put that through center. Bears going to intercept that. And we got a bouncing puck. Bears are going to put backhand that back down. Peterson lets it go by, but they're going to say that wasn't icing. Blizzards trying to get it out. Bears going to pounce on that at the blue line. Through traffic, it hits a body. That'll go off into the corner. Ashford's dumps it up off the sidewall. And in front, the Blizzards have grabbed that, puts it off the wall. Well, and talk about ups and downs, Nathan. The one thing that I find really interesting about even the Kenaston team is 13 years ago, they didn't even win a game. They were an 0-20 season and have come back to win 4 straight SPHL championships, which is, in my books, that's how you build a franchise. 2:12 left here. Bears with a chance. Through the middle. Cuts across. And they'll go D to D. 2 minutes left here in the first. It is 2-1 Murray. Moves it in. Tries to feed him coming across the blue line. He'll keep it in the zone, though. Minute 45 to go here in the first. Kenaston jumps on the open puck. On his backhand. And that'll be whistled down as McVie. With an opportunity for the Blizzards. 1 minute 37 seconds to go here in the first. It's a 2-1 score. It'll come off the sidewall. 1 minute 30 seconds to go. Dumps it into the corner. He's held up just a little bit. Murray grabs it off the wall. It'll go off into the corner. Right in front, and the Blizzards will jump on that loose puck. 1 minute 15 seconds to go here in the first period. And it'll come across center. Dumps it into the corner. That'll be waved off. Murray gets there first. Centering pass intended for McVie. That'll come back out into the corner. Last minute of play. Blizzards turns, finds his man. Oh, McCullough with a fantastic save. That's one for the highlight reel. 45 seconds to go here in the first. Carries it in, fires, and Peterson comes up with it. Oh, he didn't like that cheap shot there. It was kind of got the, after he took the shot, kind of give him a little shove with the top of the stick a little bit, and that's what the words are about right now there. Well, it's probably exchanging Bannock recipes, yeah. 39.3 left here in the first. 2-1 is the score. Comes up right-hand side. Dumps it in. Gonna go off the corner. And 25 seconds to go here in the first. Kenaston right on the doorstep. And that'll come back out. Blizzards setting up. 15 seconds left. Dumps it down into the corner. Spinning around. Gets it out to center, over into the slot. Blizzard's still going to jump on that loose puck. Turns, fires, goes off a body in front. And we got some stuff happening here between Dooley and it's like Fisher. Oh, he ran into the ref by accident. I don't think he meant that. He said sorry to Bresciani. He has some words for Fisher. Oh no, I think Fisher might be getting a penalty for that, or is he being talked to by the official? It looked like an accident to me as well. Unfortunately, though, there is a misconduct for even accidental contact with an official sometimes. Yeah, so it can get bad, and I think that's what he's talking to him about now. So I would go with a warning and tell him he has to apologize. Because it looked like he was actually looking the other way when he kind of ran into him. It wasn't like he shoved him or anything, but I believe that's what the conversation down low is about right now. But it looks like they're getting along between Bresciani and Fisher. They apologized, they exchanged a little bit there and realized it was an accident. So with that, it's a 2-1 game going into the second between the Round Lake Bears and the Kenaston Blizzards. I'm Steve Schneider, and I'll see you in the second. Well, hold on. I've got a ton of... kind of go to have him come back. Oh, I got to pop back on air here. Nice to meet you. What's your name? Steven Schneider. All right, Tonze hockey fans, welcome back to the Chief Denton George Memorial Multiplex for the second period here between the Kenaston Blizzards and the Round Lake Bears. Just making sure I got all the mics on here. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. 20 minutes up on the clock. 2-1 is your score. Coming here into the second frame. And it looks like we're going to have a Round Lake penalty, because there's the box is open there. We'll wait to see what comes about on that. And we would quickly like to mention one of our sponsors. If you could hit that over there, Emily, please. Tonight's game is sponsored by Mioashki Cannabis in Regina, 1101 Angus Street, heart of Greenland. Open 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. next to Greenland Mini Mart gas station on Piapot First Nation in Regina. And we're about to get going here. Hey, that would be pretty cool. Yeah. Congratulations, guys. 5-minute major up on the board for the Round Lake Bears. Fish. Yes, yeah. So it looks like he's going to be ejected.
5-minute match penalty, abuse of the officials.
Oh, they did give him a match penalty for abuse of officials there when he ran into the linesman at the end of the period. Yeah, I from up here. Honest, it depends on. I wasn't down on the ice to hear what he said on the collision, but if it was me, if the guy said sorry, and I know it's an accident, I know it's not a match in my book. But it depends. Well, it really depends, I think, on what he said to the official when the collision happened, I guess. So, yeah, then in my opinion, that's an accident. You know what I mean? Out to the top of the circles, Kenaston on a power play for the next 4 minutes and 40 seconds. So the abuse of officials penalty for Kajon McKay, number 20, is going to be serving the penalty for number 98. Kajon McKay is going to be serving the penalty for number 19, Zach Fisher. In front, deflects it. That goes off the back wall. Blizzards are going to pick that up. Oh, am I dead? Oh, there we go.
No, you're good.
Oh, there we go. Sorry, Chris. Out to the top of the circles. With it now. Moves it around. Down low. Kenaston with a chance. That goes off the back of the net, and that'll go into the corner. Bears will clear that out. 3 minutes, 52 seconds to go. Up through to the left-hand side. On his backhand. Down low in the corner, down to the up to the top. Moves it around. That'll go back down into the corner. Centering pass going to be knocked away by the Bears. That comes back out to the blue line. Hashboards working it around, looking for a spot. Bacala shuts the door. Slot off a stick. Bears are going to grab that. And he's going to carry that out left-hand side. He's got a guy streaking towards the net. On the tape. Oh, and a save by Peterson. Tyler Fiddler looking to tie it up shorthanded. 2:55 left here in the 5-minute major match penalty, to Zach Fisher. Fisher was on the lineup for most of the provincials, but yeah, last game was the first time we saw him. And I guess it's the last time we saw him tonight. Again in front, Kenaston off the side into the corner. Peterson out to play. With it now down in the corner. Feeds him. And big hit by Bear. Bear comes in again, throwing the body around. And makes its way back out to center ice. Blizzards. 1:55 left in the man advantage. Feeds him in the slot, chance, and he scores. And the unfortunate part for the Bears, other than just getting scored on, is with the 5-minute penalty, they're going to continue being shorthanded. So what? 1:51 left in the power play. And they'll get another kick at the can here as Kenaston goes up 2-1. 3-1, sorry. 3-1. Bears win the draw. Out through center, and that'll be not icing because they're on the penalty kill. Blizzards move it out of the zone, gets across ice. Loose puck in the corner, picked up. Stadnik leveled. And they cleared out the center. Whoa, that one crept up on me, folks. Sorry, I didn't even have a chance to hit the button. McVie over the red blue line. Takes it into the corner. Bacala was looking to play the puck there. With 1:13 to go in the man advantage for the Kenaston Blizzards. Up by 2 with 16:12 left. Like you said, Nathan, lots to go here. Comes back out to center. Peterson will play it behind his own net. With it now, he's going to grab that and tries to split the D. Holds on to it, gains possession. .40 seconds to go in the man advantage. Tries to feed Lashinsky. Yakubowski. Yakubowski with the shot. That goes into the corner. Bears dump it behind their net. Into the corner, other corner, left-hand side. Takes a hit, but makes the play. Gets it out of the zone. 19 seconds to go. Kenaston able to get one power play goal on this man advantage for the 5-minute match penalty for abusive officials for Zach Fisher. At the end of the first period, there was a collision with the linesman just at the end of the period. Oh, we got a high hit. It looks like he got a stick up in the mouth. Coming in to play, or to hit them on the back end there. And he does not like that, lets his emotions get the best of him. Well, unfortunately, I
be surprised if the Bears don't come out of that without a penalty. But we'll see what Kenny Gannett, the referee, comes up with here. And it looks like we're going to stay 5-on-5. Yeah, it's not one of those games you want to let your emotions get the best of you. Approaching the halfway part of the game. Lots of time for the Bears to come back here, only down by 2. We've seen in other series where they were down 4-0 and came back and won 7-4. So they definitely have the firepower to do so. Back out to the blue line. Dumps it into the corner. We got a loose stick. Looks like we might have a fight breaking out. He doesn't want to go. Took him down again. That's going to go out to the sidewall. Bears with it. Off the wall again. Cross ice. Gloves it down. Beats the defender. Chance. Oh, a high shot goes wide. Who's behind the net now? And Peterson will get a glove on that. A little bit of heated moments there. It felt like we almost had a fight about to break out there in the Bears zone, just in front of the net. And it looks like both of them decided differently, and they let the play keep going. 14:20 left here in the second. You're watching. So Conrad McKay coming out to take the draw. That'll come back behind the net for McFall. Cross ice, hits him, but it goes off of his foot. Bears pick up the turnover. Chips it by him on the right-hand side, carrying it in. Goes off a stick and behind the net. In front, oh, he just about put it in his own net. Almost a stroke of luck for the Round Lake Bears. Back behind their own net now. Lets it go by. They're going to carry it out of the zone, 2-on-2, up the right-hand boards, cuts in the middle. Pass knocked away, but he's still able to get that down. And that'll come out to center. Blizzards with it now. Good defense by keeper. On his backhand, fires. Peterson comes up big. I thought I heard a whistle there for a second. Back behind the net, centering pass. Blizzards with a chance. McVie goes wide. Down low again, right again, Bacala. And it'll be chipped out by Murray. 12:55 left here in the second. We got a 3-1 game in front of us if you're just joining us, folks. McVie moves it up to Jakubowski. Down into the corner for Stadnik. Right in front, Jakubowski can't quite catch the pass. And Bacala holds on. Shot by the point from Lachinsky.
Take it all home here. They're up by 1 goal for nothing in the second city.
Face off down to the glove blocker hand side of the Bears. That's going to slip back behind. Bacala steps out of his net to play the puck. Blizzards will grab onto that. Hagen trying to pin it. Moves it down into the corner. He'll try to get there again. Loose puck down low. Hagen tries to move that up into the slot. He's met by the Bears defense, and that could have been a tripping penalty. That'll move over
And into the zone, back behind the net. Bears get there first. And he'll grab that back over by his bench. Gets to the red line, he'll dump that. Peterson can't quite grab it. He'll be ripped back around to the other side. Bear in front, broken stick. Has to drop it. Loose puck, Campbell. Behind the net. Oh, and it just rolls through the crease. Big hit by. Comes back out to the blue line. Oh, we got pushing and shoving in front. Traffic looking, and it's going to come back out and into the bench. We got a couple broken twigs out on the ice and some emotions. Both the emotions. Yeah, that's correct. So far, no games this season. Where's Weiss? I think I saw that. Yeah, the Where's Waldo meme, yeah. Which is unfortunate. I was looking forward to getting to watch him play. Montreal, Chicago, Columbus, 600 games plus in the NHL. Yeah.
Yeah, Rangers, Canucks, Canadians, Blackhawks, Flyers.
Off the back wall, Peterson, tied up, knocked down, Blizzards come the other way. Moves it to the blue line, tries to get it knocked away by the Bears. Stanton looking up ice, bouncing puck. Blizzards will pick that up, 11:02 left here in the second. Knocked back into center ice territory, McFall. Chipped in by Kehoe.
Bear moves it up ice.
Gets it to Valdez Bear. Breaks on. McKay will dump that in. Valdez
Bear on the forecheck.
They throw the body around a bit. 3-on-2. Blizzards in front. Scores! And Kenaston makes it 4-1 with 10:30 left in the second. The silence is deafening in this building right now. Well, 3-goal lead is the most dangerous lead in hockey. You don't want to have yourself caught on the heels.
Up the left-hand side, Jakubowski sheds the hit. That goes into the corner.
Dodges another hit. That loose puck is picked up by the Bears. With it now. Moves it up the right-hand side. Up ice off a stick. And shoveled into the zone. Bears are going to change. 9:45 left here in the second. 4-1 is your score. You're just joining us. Fired in front. Good chance by the Bears. Fires again. Incredible. Oh, off the side. And Peterson. Sponsored by Mioashki Cannabis in Regina, 1101 Angus Street in the heart of Creeland. Open 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. next to Creeland Mini Mart gas station in Piapont First Nation. With that face-off one, Bears are going to knock that in back behind the net. Down low, spins off. He's going to backhand that up to the sidewall. Bears are going to grab that loose puck, pulls it off the blue line, and he'll put that off the back wall into the skates. Goes off the Zamboni door. He'll hold that in. Josh Bear dumps it into the corner. Valdez tied up. Murray forces him to pass. That'll go down down into the corner for Bear. Up through center, intercepted by 55, Lashinsky. So he'll be dumped down into the corner. Bacala leaves it for Bear, over to Murray. Murray, long pass, trying to send him. 8:40 left here in the second. He'll move that to the right-hand side. Chips it, and a save by Bacala. So 8:34 left here in the second. Bears find themselves down by 3. So that'll bring the face-off to the glove-hand side of Bacala in the Round Lake Bears zone. You're watching Saskatchewan Senior A Provincial Championships, game number 2 between the Kenaston Blizzard and the Round Lake Bears. They move it out to the right-hand side. 4-on-3 on his backhand, going towards the net, goes off of the leg, and that'll move its way back up. Moves it out right-hand side, left-hand side, through center. Bears with it, fires, and it goes off the back wall. On the side, dumps it into the corner, goes behind. Bears are going to go for a change. Gervais goes off, grabs a piece of it. Kirk Bear dumps it in. Campbell. So it looks like that's going to be offside. Oh, icing, sorry. That'll go back down into Bears territory. And it looks like the face-off is going to be on the blocker hand side of Bacala. They're just joining us. 7:43 left here in the second. 4-1 is the score. Off the side, Blizzards down into the corner. Bears are going to pick that up. Off the back wall, gets a weird bounce. And the Bears are going to try to recoup. Comes out of the zone, so we'll have delayed ice offside. And they're going to whistle that down without him touching that. Well, it's probably telling him to hold their tempers and don't make mistakes. That's the big one right now in the final. 7:20 left here in the second. Loose in front, goes off into the corner. Off the referee. That'll go into off the side. Bears holding on. Out to Kirk Bear, fires the long shot, goes off a body the other way. And that'll come back out for the Blizzards. Kenaston gets the blue line, fires. Bacala with the save. Rebound goes wide. Blizzards will get there first, down in the corner. Right in front, centering pass comes out to center. And we've got some whistles here. We got a net off over in the Round Lake end. Murray out to take the draw for the Bears. Down in Blizzard's territory. 6:36 left here in the second. Fires a long shot, rebound in front, bouncing, and the Blizzards will pick that up and come the other way. 2-on-1. Shoots and a save by Bacala. So he waved off. That'll come back out to to the point. Down low, centering pass again. Oh, it goes off somebody in front and off to the sideboards. Rolling puck back into Blizzard's territory. At the blue line, 3-on-2, fires, and Peterson will hold on. Murray with the game winner in the last series versus Lumsden. 5:59 left here in the second. Definitely making the hole deeper if they do, that's for sure. Fires, Peterson with the save, comes out to the point again, makes its way through, back out to the point again, fires right away, rolling, puck loose on the side, Gervais again to Campbell. That goes off into the corner. Out to the point, looking wide, into the corner, carries it around, tries to sneak it through Peterson, will jump on that with 5:36 left here in the second. Gervais out to take the draw. Not actually sure. I'll have to get back to you on that, Nathan. So that'll be a new centerman for Kenaston. So number 9, Jakubowski going to take the draw for the Blizzards. Down into the corner. And that'll be a foot race for it, as the Blizzards will get there first, as he'll beat Troy Murray to the puck. Center, get off 2 skates there. That could have been bad bounces. Back down into Kenaston territory, right-hand side, intercepted in the slot. Nice little drop pass. Oh, and he beats him, but it misses the net. We got a net off, or? Yeah, looks like we got net off. I feel like that match penalty was a bit of a hole in the sail, one might say. 5:09 left here in the second. That'll come back out to the left-hand side for the Blizzards. It'll be dumped into the zone. Kirk Bear back to get it. Good chance here, knocked away. Bears with it. Bears going to move it out of the zone, gets the blue line, met at the red and knocked back into their zone. At the blue line, moves its way back into their own zone. Bear gets the red line, dumps it in. Peterson moves it into the corner. McKay gets there first. Loose in the corner, Kenaston comes up with it. Right-hand side, chips it up and over. It'll make it around the outside. He's going to throw the body around. Big hit on the boards by Stanton. And right on that, Peterson. Valdez Bear on the doorstep, waiting for that loose puck. There you go. Oh, I love the input from the fans sometimes, because there are a lot of knowledgeable people out there too who got a little bit of tidbits that are nice to have. Right back out to the blue line. Fakes it. Fires off a leg. Blizzards will grab the rebound. Absajarnis will put that down into the corner. Right left-hand side. Round Lake will dump that in. Valdez Bear on the forecheck, gets there first. Along the wall, Blizzard's trying to get it out. It's held in. Fires off a stick, bouncing in front, and knocked away by Kenaston. So he's going to hold on to that. Brady Keeper spins. Looking for some open ice. He'll move that up right-hand side. Blizzards will dump that into the zone, though. McVie tries to get it in front. Bacala gets a pad on it. Bouncing in front. McVie will dump that in. Cross ice through center. Picked up by the Blizzards. Bears turn it over, come back the other way. Bears with it, blue line in the slot, holds on to it, gets it back out to the point. Backdoor off a skate, and the Blizzards will come the other way. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go here in the second. Kenaston leading 4-1. Bears with it, lots of time to play. Loose puck knocked down. Good defense by the Blizzards. That'll move back the other way. 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go here in the second period. Murray moves it back behind his own net. Looking right-hand side. Intercepted. Blizzards taking it in motion. Catch to the side. That'll come back the other way, but as the Bears will pick up the puck at the red line. Murray backhands it in, fights off a check. Right-hand side, left, at the blue line, has it knocked off his stick. Puts it back behind the net. Looking out front off the side. And here come the Round Lake Bears. Puts it off the wall. But the Blizzards will get there first. As Lashinsky knocked down. We're going to have a delayed penalty coming against the Bears. And it seems like he's really selling it. As Lashinsky is very slow to get up. He will make his way to the bench with some help from the linesman almost. So with 59.9 seconds to go here in the second, Round Lake Bears are going to go on the penalty kill. As number 2, Troy Murray, 21, 4 minutes for high sticking against Sterling Bear, going to sit for 4 minutes with 1 minute to go here in the second. So with the double minor, what's different from that from the 5-minute major or match penalty, if they score one goal, the penalty will be reduced down to 2 minutes. When they score a second goal, the penalty will reduce down to 0. So you kind of get 2 kicks at the can on that one with this one, with the double minor. Sorry, yeah, they had 2 up there, but it should be 4 for high sticking. And not where you want to be starting the third period either. That'll be whistled down. Looks like we had some encroachment. That's a good one, eh? Well, with 59.9 seconds to go here, Round Lake trying to get Mission Impossible going here. 4-1 the score. Kenaston leading by 3. And they're on the power play now. McVie steps over the blue line. Cross ice and high and wide. Bouncing puck picked up by Bacala. .40 left in the power play, but that'll be played out mostly in the third period. Face-off won by the Bears. That'll be cleared out to center, and off the back wall, Peterson will slow that down for the Blizzards. 25 seconds to go here in the period. Stadnick carries it in.
Centering pass, misses the net. That'll go off into the corner. Up the sidewall, pulls it off, coming across, and Bacola shuts the door, and the net comes off. Oh, and he is upended in the corner by Sterling Bear. Wait, I thought he was in the box. I mean 25, sorry. That'll be Brady Keeper. I don't know if we're going to have a call or anything on that one, but the Bears don't need a penalty right now either way. 10.4 seconds to go here in the period. Well, these last 10 seconds are crucial to carry that vibe right into the third. Right off the draw. It's like two Rams locking horns. Peterson will play it behind his net, and that'll do it here from the second period here at the Chief Denton George Memorial Multiplex on Treaty 4 territory in Ochapowace Nation. I'm Steve Schneider, and I will see you in the third period.
Very mobile, they've been at many towns, many communities, many schools, many private parties.
Team Charlie Bear! Support for our Indian hockey, our native hockey, first and long way
So anyway, you guys, once again, thank you for tuning in here live on our. I want to apologize at the beginning. Starlink was here.
Yeah. Who knows? I never thought there'd be a geopolitical situation for the Stanley Cup. You know what I mean? Oh,
Canadians, we consider it ours.
yeah, that's ours. Yeah. That's a good thought. That's a great one up there. I like that. All right, hockey fans, let's get back here. Alrighty. You first. You second. That's some nice pocket change, that's for sure. Oh no. How did I end up like this? How did I do this? Oh no. Okay, I got her. Alrighty. Well, this one needs to come over top. That's what I was doing the first. There we go. That one is away and away from the cord. All right, Tonze hockey fans, welcome back. Welcome back to the Ochapowace Nation on Training Floor territory. Oh, you want to check out what I've got here? It's kind of a Christmas tree of sorts. I think I can pick up audio all the way back in Saskatchewan. We got one here we got with you guys, and then I've got this one with SNN, and then we've got Access Now TV Sports on this one, and then we got the live stream over on this one too here. So we're wired for sound all over Canada here at the moment. Yeah, it looks like they've got a new plane out there, and they're putting a new piece of glass in there. It had a crack in it from the looks of the old one they took out. Well, either way, hats off to the rink staff on how quickly they got that fixed. Yeah, he's got the suction cups out there now, and it looks like they're just gonna seal it real quick, and then we'll be ready to go here. It looks like they gotta clean up a little bit of glass. It looks like he's got in front of him, but. Sometimes takes a lot of time because it's tedious, and those things are so heavy. Like, oh, I'm setting you up. So with 3 minutes, they've got the penalty on there for that high stick. Right now, Round Lake has got to stay out of the box. What do you think, Nathan? Oh, the match penalty.
Especially with on the line, man.
It kind of looked like he kind of ran into him accidentally, but I almost want to say it was the reaction of how he handled running into the official, I think, afterwards, that may have got him his penalty. But from here, the physical part, it looked like it was pretty accidental. But again, it's about how you react to other things, right? You can always control your emotions. Yeah, we weren't down there, so we can't exactly hear. $10,000. Ho, ho, ho. Well, I might send my camera person down to go. That's fantastic. That's some good money going to come back to the club and be instrumental in getting this team going again for next year as well. Yes, it will. A match penalty usually carries a one-game suspension, up to 3, sometimes up to 5, depending, or indefinite, depending on what the game report will say for tonight. SHA will most likely deal with that tonight. Over the next, they'll probably know by noon tomorrow. That game report has to be in by 10 a.m. tomorrow, so they'll deal with it as fast as possible. I don't want to comment too much on it because it's on a case-by-case basis. Like I said, it'll depend on what they write in the report, and if they go with which Section 11 was it? Was it Section 11-1? Well, actually, it was Section 11-3 if it was a match penalty. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. But it usually comes with an extra game because of the severity. If you'd have went with a 2-minute or something else, and a game misconduct, he might be here for the game after. But usually a Section 11 abuse of officials comes with an extra game, yes. That was Fisher. And doing a bang-up job of it, too. These guys are fantastic on the ice crew here. It is one of those jobs that we could not have hockey without. So I have a little rule interpretation for that match penalty. Actually, I looked it up. It's 11.5 in the rule book underneath physical harassment of officials. So the safety of all participants is a priority to Hockey Canada. It's understood that ice hockey officials may need to make physical intervenes of altercations to de-escalate a situation or protect a valuable player, so on. So officials sometimes have to interview. But when an on-ice official is required to intervene in an altercation, it is understood that it need to make physical contact with players on the ice. Officials assumed a certain level of risk. Anyway, the rule is intended to address the incidents where players make contact with official that is more than incidental. So furthermore, the officials should be aware of the amount of physical intervention to the escalating situation. So anyway, it looks like he has it down as number 11.5C, which is a match penalty will be assessed to any player or official
official who, number one, conducts themselves in such a way that visually threatens or intimidates an official without making physical contact, or, number two, deliberately applies physical force to an official with a minimal or moderate degree of violence without causing injury, and, however, there's a third one, which is deliberately applies physical force to an official at a high degree. So I'm assuming they went with 11.5, and they show in the interpretation is a player on the penalty bench grabs a timekeeper or an off-ice official, it's a match penalty. So any official, if you make contact with now, I guess you get the gate.
Well, thanks, Nathan. I've been a hockey official for almost 20 years now, so I do a lot of games in the senior level myself and junior. So they ram it down our throats, and hats off to Hockey Saskatchewan for teaching me all that.
So with 19:55 left here in the third, we going in here with 2 minutes 52 seconds left in the man advantage for Kenaston. And we're going to have a 4-1 game so far as Kenaston leads by 3.
Kenaston has actually only lost 9 games since 2019 in the regular league play, and are 4-time SVHL champions, and they won this year as well again. So that's a four-peat. I think the only teams to come close to that would have been the Wilkie Outlaws a couple of years ago with their three-peat. Well, it feels like the fans were set on a charger over the period break, and now they've got a full battery, and we're ready to go here in the third. Oh, that'll add electricity to anybody's day. So 19-11, we got a whistle. 2 minutes, 13 seconds to go here. 3-goal lead, but it feels like we started again at 0-0 as the Round Lake Bears are going to try and climb themselves out of this hole. However, they are short-handed. That ain't helping. So the first half of the double minor is about to expire. Shot towards the goal goes off into the corner. Bears, I think, have had almost more shots here at the beginning of the third. I think Kenaston had most of the power play here so far. Comes wide, off his skate, in front. Bacala kicks it out. Stacks the pads. Right-hand side fires. Peterson kicks that out. Kenaston looking wide. Left-hand boards coming back for Dooley. Dooley, top of the circles. Goes behind the net. Dooley again on his stick. Gets it back to the outside. Down low. Blizzard's on his back. It tries to stuff it. It's going to be held on as Bacala holds on. 18:22 left here in the third. He definitely came to play tonight. Bears with it along the blue line. He's going to be muscled off the puck. Gervais tries to come scoop that. 1 minute, 13 seconds left in the man advantage. Cross eyes down into the corner. Lashinsky steps out, gets it to Stadnik. Stadnik walks in, fires, and scores! Stadnik makes it 5-1 with a 17:54 left here in the third. And that'll bring it back to even strength, as that'll expire the power play and the penalty for Sterling Bear. we got a penalty coming here at center ice. And it looks like it's going to be against the Bears, who had just got off the the penalty kill. Fires from the blue line. Bacala gonna grab that. So we got a penalty coming here. Looks like number 22, Conrad McKay, gonna go sit in the sin bin for 2 here. With 17:37 left here in the third. Bears did not need that. That's for sure. Puck comes back out to the blue line, steps in, but he's going to move it out to the hash. Fires, goes off his stick and into the netting.
You guys standing room
And we have also in the gymnasium watching. Yeah. So probably just over the 3,000 mark if we include the gymnasium fans too as well. Lotz's got her. Comes out right hand side through the middle. Coley feeds him, goes off his back, and Kenaston grabbing it up through the side here. Catch, moves it to Kale, scoots it through, and we're gonna get Fiddler coming out on the forecheck. Peterson plays it off into the corner. Gets his pocket picked. Blizzards turn it over. Chance for Campbell. In front, scores! And the Bears put 2 on the board.
Just a little bit here, 3,000 strong here, waiting for the boys to make sure that happens.
Oh, you can feel the fire in the chest right now. And they score! Kenaston makes me eat my own words.
Second goal, scored by Tyler.
6-2 is the score now with 16:24. The Kenaston Blizzards put one back into the back of the net before we could even hear the PA announcer give the goal for the Bears. Gervais wins the draw, but Kenaston will grab that. Bacala puts it into the corner. Over for Stanton. Cuts through the middle, Gervais with it. Off his leg, goes into the corner. Gets it back out over to Stanton. Loose in front. Blizzards are going to pick that up and flip it out to center. Shovels it back in. Gets it into the zone. 2-on-2, 3-on-3. Loose. Bouncing puck in front. And he is denied by Peterson. An absolute menace of a save. Peterson lost his helmet.
Emotions are high, you guys. Getting into it.
We got Stadnick tied up with Gervais and looks like McFall. Well, I feel like it should at least be like coincidental roughings, but we'll see what happens here. They might just go with the face-off and let the boys play. Oh, they got some coming here. Looks like Kenaston's going to get a high sticking penalty. And the Bears are going on the power play.
big right here. 6-2 with 15:46 left now on the power play, I believe, for the first time tonight, actually, is it not? Yeah.
5 on 4, the Bears out by 4. They're leading the series by 1.
McKay wins the draw, back to Fiddler. Moving it around. Back over to Fiddler. Fiddler looking around. Goes back door on the doorstep. Oh, he's denied! He hit the side of the net. But they maintained possession in front again. Keeper on his backhand. Loose puck, he's tripped. Gets back to his feet. Out to the point. Back to keeper. Steps in. Goes off a leg. That'll be held in by Stanton. Along the boards. Down low. Back onto the half boards. Comes back out to Stanton at the point. Rips one through traffic. Hits a body. Chip back out to Stanton. Keeper with a one-timer in front. We score! Tyler Fiddler on the doorstep. Makes it 6-3. On the power play. I swear the roof came off about 6 feet there when that goal went in. It's down in the corner now. Bears battling along the boards. It squeaks out. It's going to come out before keeper drops it back. Bears now down by 3. Gervais carries it in. He's got momentum. Knocked away. That comes down into the corner. Back to 5 on 5. Blue line, steps in, comes back around the net. That's going to be stopped behind the net. Blizzard's going to come up with it. And it went off the top of his helmet there, so 14-14 left here in the third. Absolutely electric. With 14-12 left here, face-off won by the Bears. Bounces away. Here come the Blizzards the other way, right-hand side. Cable will dump that in. Kirk Bear gets there first, leaves it for Fiddler. They'll carry it out. Fiddler on his stick. He's got Campbell and McKay. Tries to feed McKay, loose in the slot. Comes out to center. Kirk Bear intercepts the pass. Just about. That was a good way to read that one for sure. 13-40 left here in the third. Dumped in. Peterson plays it behind his own net. We got a player down and a penalty coming. Actually, I think it might be coming against Kenaston, actually. Yeah, Kenaston's the one getting the penalty here for slashing. So we're going on the power play. Absolute pandemonium. We've got a face-off coming in here. Glove hand side to Peterson. Bears are 1 for 1 on the power play, 100% so far. So this is a deadly moment for the Bears to try and bring one in. 6-3. Comes out to wins the draw. Out to the blue line. Over to Fiddler. One-time shot in front, goes to the corner. Comes back out to center. Sorry, that was keeper with the shot, not Fiddler. with it up through center. Campbell carries it in. Stanton, carries it in. Yellowhorn down low. He'll separate himself, gets the puck. Out to Campbell at the point, steps in, fires it, scores! Top shelf from the slap shot from the slot, making it 6-4 with 13:01 left here in the third. Bears make quick work of the power play, making it 6-4 with 12:51 left. Loose puck in the slot. Intercepted, fires back into the corner. Bears riding a wave of momentum now. The fans are into it. That's going to come down onto the corner. Up to playing some disciplined hockey now. Comes across ice. Back the other way. Shot on net. Peterson jumps on the rebound. He'll scoop that up and we'll have a face-off with 12 minutes, 27 seconds to go here in game number 2. Fire from the point, goes off the side. He'll spin. Murray tries to pin that against the boards. They're going to grab onto that. And Kenaston will grab that. Knocks it away. We got a turnover. That's going to come back. And Round Lake going to grab onto that. Bouncing puck. Puts it between his legs. Turned over in front. Jakubowski. That's going to come back the other way. Hogden. With it, and that'll be icing. So I'll bring the face-off back into Kenaston Blizzard territory. Round Lake now only down by 2. We've seen comebacks from them before. They were down 4-0 at one point in an earlier round and came back to win 7-4. It's going to come down to physical fitness and conditioning here in this last period. Usually the team that can keep the gas in the tank is the one that finishes. One-timer from the point, and a heavy shot into Stadnik. He's going to go off limping. Bears with it. Cross ice in the slot. And it'll be intercepted. Looking up ice, Blizzards turn it over at the blue line, chips it in, and it'll be broken up and comes out to center, out to the corner. Bacala plays it behind his own net, and keeper will get that, keep that going. It'll go right in front of the Bears bench. In front for Kenaston. Bacala, big save. Glove down, steps in front, and he misses the net. And we got an offside. As it you can cut the tension with a knife in here right now. You can tell that the fans are on the edges of their seats, tips of their toes, whatever you need, but they are right behind this team. They are on it, and you can feel the electricity just pulsing in here. 10:37 left here in the third. And right in front, Gervais. Huge save by Peterson. Face-off coming to the blocker, hand side of Peterson. 10:28 left. That was the 50-50 draw for $10,000. Rebound in front. Guy goes down. Rebound again, fires. One-timer on the half-boards, knocks it back down low. Picked up by the Blizzard. Right-hand side. He's checked along the boards, loose puck. And we got a delayed penalty coming. And for against Round Lake. We're going to have a tripping penalty with 10:07 to Gervais. That was kind of a weak one, but I guess it was there. 10:07 left to go here. Kenaston going on the power play. Down in the corner. Stanton tries to get that out. He's gonna knock it down at the blue line. And he'll move that around the outside. Backhands it out to the point. Dooley keeps it in. Looks back door. And off the crossbar, the net came off. So that'll be whistled down as Dooley fires it on net at the whistle. 9:42. So with 9:40 left here in the third, off a foot, that goes back out to the blue line. Kenaston working it around on the power play, puts it back down into the corner, hits the Zamboni door, and that'll make its way out of the zone. Stanton on the forecheck. Bears going to gain control. They're going to knock that in. And with 1 minute, 10 seconds to go here in the man advantage, Kenaston moving it out. Left-hand side. Behind the net. Into the corner. And he'll dump that right back in there. Stadnik puts it deep. Intercepted by the Bears. Going to carry it out of the zone. He's getting it with speed. Fires. Rebound held onto by Peterson. So with 8:51 here left in the third, 45 seconds left in the penalty to Gervais. And it looks like he's going to jump right in on the play here, because he's already on his feet. Face-off won by the Blizzard. They'll carry it back behind their own goal. Steps out right-hand side. Moves it out at the red line. He's met by a Bears player. That'll go off into the corner. Off a leg. And a little bit of miscommunication there. Bears will move it out of the zone. Upright left-hand side and out. 8:25 left here in the third. Bears trailing by 2, 6-4. Loose puck. And the Blizzards will recover. 8 seconds to go in the man advantage. And they'll try to break that up at the blue line. Dooley shoots, and that goes wide. And it'll be back to 5-on-5 as Gervais joins the play. Picks it up, feeds him across ice, goes to the net. In front, oh, and the rebound goes off into this corner. Blizzard's going to carry that out. And that should go for icing. Nope, they're going to let it go and wave it off. Gloves it down at center. Chips it into the corner. Bacala comes out to play. Comes back out to the left-hand side. Off the back wall. Goes right-hand side. Intercepted by Kenaston. He has a delayed offside. Couldn't quite get it in time, so that'll be offside with 7:25 left here in the third.
Lots of time here. Both benches.
So they can roll those lines in a situation when they're starting to locking the energy. Whereas you can kind of even see like that in Kenaston, but I think they've sat their third and fourth line right now and are down to 2 lines now. So 7:07 left here in the third. Sterling Bear moves it to Stanton, off the wall, catches him with speed, moving in on net, fires, rebound comes out. And the Bears grab it back. Stanton gets it back. Over to Bear. Bear puts it through center to Murray. Murray kind of runs into some trouble there with Trey Bear. Ogden will dump that in. Bacala plays it up. Bears coming out of their zone. Trey Bear moves it through. He's knocked down on Murray. He runs into Collins. Off the back wall. Bears maintaining possession. Hard forecheck by the Blizzards. Gervais spins, comes out of the thick of things there with 6:10 left here in the third. Sterling Bear on the outside, puts it on net, rebound in front. Peterson sprawling, and we got a whistle. 6 minutes, 2 seconds to go here in the third. Lots of time to go here in the third with Gervais coming up to take the draw. Kenaston telling them to back up on the encroachment. Gervais lining up, wins the draw, comes back. Keeper battling along the boards. Steps in front, finds a little bit of room, leaves it for Gervais, waits, fires, and goes off a body and out of play. Look at the patience that Gervais shows there, just to wait out his defender. Oh yes, for sure. He's got the hot pads on tonight for sure, keeping these Round Lake Bears at bay. Right now 6-4 with 5 minutes 49 seconds left to go in the third period. Kenaston moves it out through center. Dooley headmans the puck. Cable, sorry. Back to Cable, fires, and Bacala, big rebound and a blocker save. Yellowhorn pokes it past. Up through center, he's gonna meet Fiddler. Fiddler gets checked. Oh, he trips. Fiddler picks up the loose puck, spins loose in front, and it gets gloved down by Stanton. Stanton tries to go upstairs with it, and it's going to make its way back out to center. Right in front. Oh, and Peterson holds on. Well, watching him track that puck cross ice was one thing for sure. That was kind of a treat to watch as he read that perfectly like a book.
Once again, you guys, we're here in 3-4 territory, standing over here, Round Lake, looking to close out this series and move on to the championship tonight. Kenaston looking to prevent that, the Hornets go back home, game number 3.
With a face-off coming to the glove hand side of Peterson. Won by the Bears. Fights off a check down in the corner. Gets it out to the point. In possession. He's held onto along the boards. And we got a penalty coming against Kenaston. And Shane Collins is going to sit for 2 minutes in the sin bin for holding, and that'll put the Round Lake Bears on the power play, who are 100% on the power play tonight. So that's a bad situation if you're a Kenaston fan. McKay out to take the draw. Back out to the point. Keeper. Down to Fiddler. Fiddler. Out to Keeper. Keeper cross ice. Back to Keeper in the slot. Fires a low one and scores! And the Round Lake Bears move within one with 4 minutes, 27 seconds to go in the third. Face-off won by Kenaston. Stadnick gets it back. They'll come out to the red line. Round Lake moving within one, 6-5, with 4 minutes and 15 seconds, to play here in the third period. Round Lake looking to mount a comeback off the skate. Gervais moves it out. Peterson plays it. Battles for down low in the corner. Off a body and out. 3 minutes, 55 seconds to go. And that'll be icing. Yes, they can. I'm hoping right off the draw. Shoots. Peterson holds on. Oh, 3 minutes, 50 seconds to go here. Round Lake down by one. Question is, are they going to pull the goalie? Wins the draw, comes back to the blue line, fires, goes off of a defender, and it'll be cleared out of the zone. Bacala will stay in his net. That'll come back behind for Kirk Bear. Steps out in front of his own net. Moves it up for McKay. And it's intercepted. They've got a breakaway. Bacala comes up big. And they transition the puck the other way. 3-on-2 as the Bears coming in on net. Centers it, moves it behind the net. That'll go off into the corner. Kenaston had a chance there. Well, he dumped right in. Bacala did a great job to track that puck after he fanned on it. That could have been bad. Comes out of the corner. Stanton using his patience. Yellowhorn steps around, goes to the outside. Backhand cross ice pass. Loose puck in front. Going to be picked up by Kenaston. Comes the other way. 2-on-1. And scores! With well, and one of the things when I mentioned about when we were about to pull the goalie in that situation gives you that man advantage, and when you're 100% on the power play tonight, might not be a bad idea. So there'll be a timeout called by the Round Lake Bears. So we'll see where that goes.
And tonight's game sponsor is sponsored by Mio Ashke Cannabis in Regina, 1101 Angus Street at the heart of Greenland. Open 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. next to Greenland Mini Mart gas station on Piapont First Nation. That's Mio Ashke Cannabis, tonight's game sponsor. And with that, we're going to come back to the Chief Denton George Memorial Multiplex. The Round Lake Bears find themselves down 7-5 with only 2 minutes and 39 seconds to go in the third period of game number 2 of the Saskatchewan Senior A Men's Provincial Championship Final. Gervais out to take the draw. Face-off won by the Blizzards. Pocket picked at the blue line. Fired in by Stanton right on net. Peterson tracks that all the way in. Bacala's coming out of the net. They pulled the goalie. And actually, Bacala went straight to the dressing room, actually. So maybe... Well, no, that Macron is going to stay. They're going to come on here 6-on-5 and go with the man advantage here like it's a power play. And hopefully they can put 2 in the back of the net here before the end of the game. He's back on the back of the bench to watch now. Loose in front, comes out. Kenaston tries to get it out. He's got an open cage to shoot at. Keogh. And the Bears don't give up on there. And that'll bring a face-off. Bacala going to come back into the cage with 2 minutes, 18 seconds to play in the third period. Well, they had a little trouble along the blue line, just about cost them, but the defenders didn't give up, and they were able to knock that puck out of play. Coming cross ice, Campbell going to chip that into the zone. Peterson comes out to play the puck, and Bacala goes to the bench. We've got an empty net for the Round Lake Bears, and Kenaston will clear that to center. Stanton out to play it. He's got a forechecker on it. He'll leave it out there for Fiddler. Long pass over for Yellowhorn. McKay with it, kept in. They're going to call that offside, as Brady Keeper couldn't quite keep it in the blue line. 1 minute 46 seconds to go here in the third. 7-5, and the Round Lake Bears have an empty net. Oh no, he's going back in as the face-off is in the neutral zone. That's not a bad idea. One minute 46 seconds to go here in the third period. McKay wins the draw. Goes cross ice, dumps it into the far corner. He's got a forechecker streaking, and it'll be kept in the zone. Off a skate and goes off into the corner. Hits something in the down low, and that'll come out empty net now as Bacala is back on the bench, and that'll go for icing. 1 minute 31 seconds to go here in the third period. Safe trip. McKay out to take the draw for the Bears. Empty net, 6-on-5. Fires and it right into the chest of Peterson. Well, you're going to want to win this one back and just get bodies in front. And just fingers crossed that it goes off something and into the back of the net here with 1 minute and 29 seconds to go in the third period. Bears down 7-5, empty net. Bacala on the bench. Stanton, keeper, McKay fires off, goes low. I think he was hoping Campbell would grab that rebound. Kept in the zone. That'll be back behind the net. Fiddler centering pass, loose puck in front, kept in by the Bears. Keeper at the point, goes to the outside, and we got a delayed penalty coming as McKay threw him down. And it looks like we're going to have a roughing penalty.
Yeah, for Round Lake by the looks of things here. So it'll put Bears on the penalty kill with 1 minute, 9 seconds to play in the third. Oh, which door did they open here? Yeah, it'll be a Round Lake penalty, so that'll bring the face-off down into Bear territory, and that'll bring Bacala probably back into the net with 1 minute, 9 seconds to go here in the third. Tonight's game sponsor is Miowaski Cannabis in Regina, 1101 Angus Street in the heart of Greenland. Open 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. next to Greenland Mini Mart gas station on Piaplot First Nation. That'll come back out to the point. Dooley will grab that. Bacala will scoop it up. So last minute of play here in the third with 1 minute, 1 second to go. And if Round Lake can't score 2 here, we'll be forcing a game number 3 back in Kenaston tomorrow night, possibly at a bigger location. We will let you know. But as far as I know, the Kenaston has the ice for tomorrow. Gervais right back into the slot. Bacala comes up big with a pad save. That'll come back right out into the slot. Dooley keeps it in on his backhand, goes cross ice. It'll be dumped into the corner. 40 seconds to play here in the third. Kenaston just wants to maintain possession. Bacala kicks it to the side. Here come the Bears. Off and leg it in. Oh, and it's saved by Peterson. Gets that big rebound. And here come the Blizzards the other way. Bacala was on his way to the bench after that one. That'll be offside. So that'll bring the face-off over to the Kenaston side here with 16 seconds left. That's what we know, yeah. Well, it'll depend on what's available, even for venues. Like the Mirlish Belcher is about the same size as this, and then you got the Rodham Arena. It might be another size, but if you go anything lower in Saskatoon or an area, you might as well stay in Kenaston. 5 seconds to go here. We're going to have a game 3, folks, which will be played tomorrow for the Saskatchewan Senior A Provincial Championships. They're going to a do-or-die game number 3. And
game number 3 is going to be tomorrow night.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm just kind of moving around. Here we go.
Game number 3 here is going to be, we are going to stream it. What's happening. Like you said, we don't even know what's going on. As we know, Kenaston is in game 3 here. We'll see what happens.
Well, Kenaston being in game 3. 1 second here. I'm just going to undo my tree here a little bit. I'm putting 17 of those leaves on. We're going to go with this one here, and I'm just going to hold this one up. Anyway, right now, we're going into game 3. We know that it would be in Kenaston. We'll have you know by noon. We'll also know if Fisher is going to be suspended probably sometime in the morning.
What do you think of you seeing that play? What do you think they actually are?
You know, honestly, they don't go too lightly with the abuse of officials. So, unfortunately, with this being a provincial final, they might throw the book at it. I'm hoping for leniency.
It'll be a tough one, yeah. Considering this, what's at stake, you know, the final game, at the same time. I don't know, from up here, it didn't look like much, but
Yeah, it probably, most of it came down to what the verbal altercation was after.